The year was 2021 when I took this selfie. I can just brutally remember how down bad I felt. Mentally, my self image was like slowly deteriorating by the day. Physically, my physique was just withering away because it was locked down and gyms were shut down. Socially, didn't really have like a good group of friends I could rely on or have like those long, fulfilling conversations with. My life sucked. And at the time, I wanted to fix it. I became extremely dissatisfied with who I was and who others thought I was. I wanted to change my situation for the better. How? I became addicted to educating myself, watching a bunch of like YouTube content like this, videos like this, like other self improvement guys like Hamza, Iman Gadzi. You can say Andrew Tate motivated me. I'd see and listen to all these guys, and they started to give me hope. They started to positively impact my self-image and like beliefs I'd have on a day-to-day basis. And I remember there was this one video from Iman Gadzi. He said the phrase monk mode. It was the first time I heard this phrase, and I just became curious, like, what is this? What is monk mode? Monk mode changed my life. Monk mode made me realize that anything that's hard doing is always worth it in the long run. That you can change and pull yourself out of the current situation you're in. In this video, I'm going to share with you the main like lessons and learnings, what really helped me have a like successful monk mode period, and what like I'm going to speak a little bit more about like what even is monk mode and why you should do it and how it can change your life for the better. First off, why should you listen to me? Well, my name is Adrian. I've been training in the gym for 6+ years. I've experienced what it's like to go monk mode and proud of the results I've gained during those time periods. It feels purposeful for me to help others strive for improvement in all areas of self development. Finally, I'm proud of the progress I made in my journey and feel like sharing it with you will only help accelerate your very own progress. Quick plug, I'm currently doing one on one coaching course. These courses are designed to help young men improve their confidence through tailored self improvement strategies, specifically focuses on identifying your current challenges, setting actionable goals, and providing practical advice to boost your self confidence. The link's in the description for those of you who are interested. And finally, make sure to subscribe to this channel to get these full-length educational guides a whole lot more often on your homepage, instead of like the shitty clickbait entertainment videos you watch every night, which make you feel like what a complete and utter waste of time. Didn't learn a thing, just drained my energy and my time. Subscribe to this channel, just purely educational content. My promise to you is that at the end of this video, you will not only learn about how I managed to have a successful monk mode period, but ultimately you'll become equipped with the education needed to implement these learnings in your own life. So, the parts of this video include 1. Going into the unknown. 2. Having directions. 3. Eliminating distractions. 4. Prioritizing essential tasks. 5. Socializing with others. 6. Becoming reborn. And 7. We'll finish off with the actionable step. Let's get started. So, number 1, going into the unknown. First off, props to you, congratulations to you for actually clicking on this video and wanting to make like a positive impact to your life and your current situation. Because I know for younger Adrian, he'd cope, he'd waste so much time, and he knew he wanted to improve his physique. He knew he wanted to become better and become that masculine guy, but he wouldn't do anything about it. He wouldn't turn the words into actions. I hope this video can make you take action. I hope this video can inspire you to make a change, because the fact that you already clicked on this video, that just shows you find value in this and you want to improve your current situation, because you're almost like just like so dissatisfied with who you are right now. Realize and have the understanding that we all know what we want. Like, you know what you want. You want that sick physique. You want an attractive girlfriend. You want financial and time freedom, location freedom. We want all those things. As masculine guys, we want those things. But how do you actually get them and accomplish them and be on the right path to get them? Because no, I haven't accomplished time or location freedom yet, but I feel like I'm on the right path to do so. How do you put yourself on the right path? Because at the end of the day, if you want to feel like truly happy and fulfilled, it's just a matter of you doing the right things or you not doing the right things. You don't find the most joy from getting the rewards. It comes from the journey. It comes from being on the right path or not. And the fact you click on this video, like I've already said, you want to go into the unknown. Well, believe it or not, I'm sorry, but most people never like ever go into the unknown. Most people never take a risk. Most people never do what's hard. Most people just go throughout their whole life with some other dude telling them you have to do this and this and this. They never have this own like self accountability, and that's what monk mode. And that's what monk mode is. It all just comes down to you. You're your own boss. This self discipline you start to build within yourself makes you turn into the man you want to become. Because let's be real, I'm not going to be like Andrew Tate and be like, oh, quit your 9 to 5, do this. But like, are you really going to make it far off your 9 to 5? Are you really going to get what you want from your 9 to 5? Just from some other person telling you have to do this, this, and this, and this? Probably not. So, number one, going into the unknown. Going into the unknown is the most like first, most essential step. You have to say to yourself, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be accountable for my actions. I'm not going to do this, and I'm going to do this instead. Because that's what monk mode is. It all comes down to you. You make this change, not anyone else. Your boss can't tell you to go to the gym. Your boss can't tell you to work on your business. No one can. You have to jump into the unknown, and you'll see the rewards sooner rather than later, my friend. But how do you figure out what to do in monk mode? Like, you know what monk mode is. You know it's a period of just working on yourself, cutting out all distractions. But number two, how do you give yourself directions? You need a plan. Failing to plan is planning to fail. You want to improve yourself. You clicked on this video. You want to become better. Right now, you're a bit of like a low test level 1 noob. And you want to change that. Congratulations. You want to change that. But not much will change if you don't have a plan. When I went to the gym for the first time, yeah, I kind of knew what my long-term goal was. Oh, yeah, I want to build an aesthetic physique so I can attract girls. I kind of knew that. But I lacked consistency because it's almost like I wasn't being reminded. I wasn't aware of what my goal was 24/7. And I wasn't really sure of like what are like the short-term goals that kind of give you that like experience points, kind of like level you up and align with that ultimate dream goal. Think of it. In the video game you used to always play, you had directions. You have to go to this location to complete that mission. Then you got to go here, then you got to go here. You had the whole blueprint. The video game was telling you what to do. Why aren't you telling yourself what you have to do? Why aren't you creating your own plan? You want to go monk mode? Okay, cool. You want to make progress? Okay, cool. If you have no plan, you're fucked. Brutal truth. So invest in a whiteboard, write down at the top, what do you want to accomplish in like this 3 month period? Because monk mode, it's kind of like an extreme period of you just going all in. It's not your whole life. Everyone gets shits himself and be like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to stick with that. It's gonna be forever. It's not forever. If you can just focus and spend like a majority period of your time just going all in on your goals and have like this period of like extreme, that's when you'll make the most progress. So let's say 3 months. Okay, 3 months. This is the plan. Long term, I'm gonna. What's the most easiest example to explain this? Okay, long term, I'm gonna build or improve my physique. I know you probably can't improve your physique in 3 months, but broad example. Short term, what are the goals? Well, I need to go to the gym every day to actually stimulate and destroy my muscles. Okay, that's a short term goal. Obviously, not every day because you need recovery, but you get what I mean. I need to eat like 3 to 4 high protein, nutritious meals to replenish and recover my muscles. Okay, cool, I'll do that. I need to sleep 8 hours. All right, that's another box I can tick. I need to stretch at the end of every workout to improve my recovery. You get what I mean? So, when you can give yourself these like short term goals, that contribute and give you progress to you accomplishing your dream goal, that kind of gives you direction. You now know what you have to do when you wake up in the morning compared to the other guy who wakes up in the morning, says he's on monk mode, but just copes, just scrolls, wastes time, has brain fog, in la la land, doesn't really know what he's meant to do and what not to do. Whereas you have a plan. You know you have to wake up in the morning and do your cardio. You know you have to go to the gym. You know you have to eat healthy today. And the fact that you've got a whiteboard on the other side of your room that says you have to do this, 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 and this, and this, the fact that you're aware of it 24/7, this transformation is inevitable. You can accomplish whatever the hell you want to accomplish if you have a plan. Same thing with making content. Everyone wants to be a YouTuber, but no one says to himself, what are like the short-term goals I need to do to become a YouTuber? Okay, I need to post a video most days. I need to get comfortable behind a camera. I need to improve my speaking skills. Okay, how do I improve my speaking skills? Let's read a book on how to speak better. When you have a plan, everything starts to like connect and link. That's what happens in video games. Think of your younger self when you used to struggle on like a level in a video game. There was no direction. That's why you struggled. But when you started watching YouTube videos about like walkthroughs, explanations of what to do in the level, then you kind of accomplish the level. Think of this as like a walkthrough for monk mode of life, of how to improve yourself. I'm literally giving you that walkthrough that you used to watch on like all the video games you wanted walkthroughs for. And the walkthrough is me telling you, you need directions. Because without it, I'm sorry to say, but without directions, you're fucked. Nothing's going to change. And if you say you're in monk mode, but you're not doing the tasks you're meant to do, you're going to be in the same position as when you started this monk mode protocol. And you hear people say, oh, monk mode's a waste of time. It doesn't change your life. Well, no shit, it doesn't if you don't go all in and you don't go extreme on your goals. I went extreme. With gym, I went through a long period of time of, not socializing with people. Of, not cheating on my diet, not drinking alcohol at parties because I was so locked in. And I made pretty substantial progress in this period of time. Same thing now with like making content. I'm so locked in with posting a video every single day because I know this is the plan. And the results will come sooner rather than later if I can just stick with it. If I can just enjoy the journey and the process instead of just thinking about the main rewards, I'll actually get them. Because right now, if you want to improve your physique, you're looking at your muscles and you're looking at pictures of like other guys online. It seems like mission impossible. You think they're on steroids. You think they just have better genetics. I used to think everyone other than me had better genetics. I used to think I had shit genetics, but it turns out genetics just means your full potential. No shit, you're saying to yourself you have shit genetics if you're not doing the stuff you're meant to do. Have directions and you're going to start to cruise and like breeze by and like smash and tick these boxes day by day, week by week, month by month. You'll start to love the journey. And that's the most important thing. Number 3, eliminating distractions. You have to start to value your own time. Right now, you probably don't value your own time. Right now, you're probably constantly searching for like external sources of happiness, which kind of scratch the itch, kind of make you feel good, but like not really. You say you want to read that book, you say you want to educate yourself, but then these distractions just get the best of you. You say you're not going to drink alcohol tonight, but then you do. A quote which really a quote which really helped me was, you have to be aware that if you have less fun now, most likely you'll have more fun in the future. You probably heard this before and you probably just let it slide. Like, oh, it's kind of true, but not really. It is the brutal truth. Like, brutal. And believe it or not, everyone, when you start to achieve like progress and you start to make little bits of like success, your definition of fun starts to change. Your definition of fun right now might be drinking alcohol, might be playing video games till the AM, might be eating junk food. That might be your definition of fun. And it used to be for me, but it's no longer for me. I have more fun doing fulfilling, productive shit compared to just instant gratification hobbies or habits that I used to always indulge in. Right now, it's more fun for me recording a video. Even though, yeah, at first it might take a little bit of discipline and I might not want to record a video because, yeah, I'm human. I don't feel like doing stuff all the time. At the end of it, I'm kind of grateful that I recorded a video. I'm grateful that I went to the gym, even though I didn't really want to go train legs. It's more fun doing the hard stuff first and experiencing the benefits later. Monk mode has to be a period of time where you eliminate anything stealing your attention / focus. What is stealing your focus right now? Is it that 3 out of 10 girl you're texting who's keeping you distracted? Is it your friends constantly inviting you to places which you don't really want to go to, like going to Macca's on just a random Wednesday? If you really want to become better and have a successful monk mode period and come back reborn, you have to value your own time. Your time is a lot more valuable than anyone else. Your time is a lot more valuable than your shitty 9 to 5 job that's paying you like $20 an hour. The more you can start to value your own time and be productive in that time, while not letting anything steal your focus / attention, that's when your life's going to change for the better. That's when you're going to constantly kind of compare yourself. Every single month, you're going to be like, holy shit, I was an idiot the last month. I spoke like a retard. That's how I feel now when I look at my old YouTube videos. I've only been posting videos for like 2-3 months now, and I already feel like I've made progress. And when you feel like you can see that you've made progress, you want to keep going. You just want to keep pushing forward. It's ridiculous. And right now, the reason why you're not making progress is because these distractions are sapping your energy. You're playing video games up until 2-3 a.m. and that's keeping you sleep deprived. You wake up in the morning and say, oh, I'm on monk mode. I'm going to try to do this and this, but you don't do it. You're not optimized. And when you're not optimized, you're a whole lot less likely to stick and accomplish your goals. The more I started to value my own personal time, the more I started to grab my phone, put on airplane mode, piss it off, put it in a drawer, not look at it, and do the most important thing, which I'm going to speak about next. That's when I saw the most progress. That's when my life went from this to this. Every single month, every single week, I see and feel improvements. That's what monk mode should be. And once you can gain this momentum, it's almost like you don't want the monk mode to end, which is really unhealthy. But that was like me. I had more fun in monk mode than my old life, which is weird. You probably can't really relate with that as of yet, but you'll start to understand once you go through this. Number 4, prioritizing the essential task. So you've got the plan. You've gotten rid of the distractions. You became aware of if you have less fun now, you're going to have more fun later. Cool. But there are so many, how do I explain this? Some good habits can actually be a distraction and kind of like fluff and just not give you the progress you want. When I wanted to improve a lot with self-improvement and start making videos, I became obsessed with just doing all of these like extra fluff habits, like having cold showers, like grounding, going outside barefoot, like what else? Saunas, ice baths, like all this extra shit, which is it's good. It's not bad. It's just I still wasn't feeling like fulfilled. I still felt like something was missing in this period of time where I said to myself, I'm locked in. And what was that one thing? Well, the one thing is that whatever contributes to 80 to 90% of the progress you make, that's what you should be prioritizing over anything else and be setting your most like focus towards. You do the most essential thing and not all this extra fluff bullshit. You do all the extra stuff after you do the first most important thing first. What's the most important thing right now for you? It's probably going to the gym and working out. So, yeah, do your cold showers, do all that shit. But if you're not going to the gym, you're not working out, you're not going to experience 89% of the progress you want to actually make. Like I say here, for example, you want to improve your physique, like I just said. Cool. Great. We all want a better physique. We all want to get those six pack abs, wide shoulders, V taper, aesthetic look. We all want that. But realize you got to stop skipping gym sessions. You're skipping the most bang for buck thing you're meant to be doing. In this monk mode period, you're not even doing the most bang for buck thing. Your life will truly change when you start to do the essential task, when you start to prioritize that over everything else. Do that first thing in the morning when you're most fresh, when there's the least distractions, when your brain is the most optimized, you're fasted, you haven't ate anything. That's when you do the essential tasks, whether it be going to gym, working out, recording a video, studying for your tests for uni. Do the essential thing first. Then worry about all like the other like small tasks, like small goals, like fluff tasks you can do, like having a cold shower, grounding, getting sunlight. I'm not going to say eating healthy because yeah, you should be eating healthy every day, obviously. Like all these like other extra self improvement habits, which that other fat self improvement guy told you to watch or told you to do. Worry about them later, because I was stuck in this time loop of constantly and consistently doing all these extra habits and never doing the main thing, which for me at the time was recording a video. I'd have a cold shower and it felt like I'm being productive, but I would never sit down and click record. Right now, for me, yeah, it's sitting down and recording videos. It's teaching whatever I've learned and giving you advice. Because I don't want you to make the same mistakes. It's almost like I'm just giving advice to younger Adrian because he didn't have this. You have to prioritize the essential task, and that's when you experience the most rewards. Number 5, socializing with others. I've changed a bit with this, and I can tell you brutally, I made a mistake with socializing. I used to think socializing was a distraction and that when I'm on monk mode, I shouldn't socialize with anyone. I should stay locked up in my room. I should read books, as you can see here, go gym, go to work, come home, and that's it. Never socialize because I used to think socializing is bad. It's not a distraction unless it's with the wrong people. Think about it. If younger Adrian was in monk mode and he was trying to improve his physique, and he was saying to himself, okay, I'm not going to socialize because socializing is bad, it's a waste of time. Compared to the other version of Adrian who would want to socialize with people who motivated him, who inspired him, who educated him. Who would make more progress? Probably the version of Adrian who'd socialize. You will grow 100 times faster when you start to socialize with the right people, with people who motivate you, with people who don't pull you down, with people who inspire and educate you a whole lot more than you just being by yourself. I understand watching content like this can motivate you. It can give you all of these things, which is cool. But you have to realize nothing is more valuable and nothing is more motivated than actually speaking to someone in real life. Like, bro, this is just through a screen. Imagine if you were to have the same type of conversation with me in person, with one of your friends in person. You're probably never going to skip a gym workout, like ever. You're probably not going to change on your diet for a while. Socializing is good and it's only going to improve your monk mode period that much more. I hate how people say, oh, monk mode has to be a period of just isolation. Because being isolated sucks. Being lonely sucks. We all know that. You're not going to come back crazy successful if you just go through a period of just picking your ass and not socializing. If anything, at the end of this period, you're going to be worse socialized. You're going to be worse socially than you were before you started this monk mode. Stop trying to be a Sigma. It's cope. You're scared of socializing and you don't understand the importance of socializing. Socializing is one of the things which are going to accelerate your growth that much more. I think it's more valuable for you to socialize than it is just to read a book. That's how like important I think socializing is. The whole like self improvement used to just be, oh yeah, read books. You have to read the 48 Laws of Power. You have to read this book if you really want to become successful. You have to read. Which, trust me, I'm all for reading. I promote reading on this channel. Trust me. But I honestly believe socializing should be above reading for you right now. If it's with the right people. Obviously, if you're hanging out with dickheads, then yeah, cut them off, isolate yourself, work on yourself to attract higher, more valuable people. But if you already have some good friends who are on self improvement as well, bro, socialize them for like 2 hours a week, something small like that. It's only going to benefit you because you can only do so much deep work. You can only work out for 1 to 2 hours a day. You can only work on your business for a certain amount of periods, for a certain amount of hours a day before you feel like drained. In your spare time, because in monk mode, it's not like you don't have no spare time. I still have spare time. But in this spare time you have, instead of scrolling, instead of just relaxing, go socialize. And that's like a good productive way to spend your free time. Socializing is a good thing, and I hope you can take action on it. Number 6, becoming reborn. I'm going to be honest with you. You know what you have to do. You just have to do it because the time will pass by anyway. I remember I took this picture. It was me eating a HSP, which is like an extreme like cheat meal. I was eating it. I'd take a picture and send it to my friends. This was like in 2021 before I started improving myself. I was working at my shitty job as well. I used to always make excuses. I used to never have a plan. Used to never identify my goals. Used to never be social. Used to never eliminate distractions. I used to never do any of this shit. But I said I was in self improvement because I was going gym and that was it. You have to do the work. You have to realize that if you can just do it, if you can just go to the gym, if you can just record that video, if you can just read that book, if you can just socialize, if you can just do anything in this period of you setting big goals, if you can just do it, the time will pass by anyway. And I'm telling you from my experience, there are always no regrets when you challenge yourself and you accomplish your goals. Do you think I'm upset or disheartened that I actually went to the gym and went through all those challenging leg days? Do you think I'm mad at the fact that I got bigger quads now? Do you think I'm mad at the fact that I read that book and I got pretty good speaking skills now? There are no regrets when you do what's hard in the moment, but in which promotes the future you. So just do it. Like, I can give you as much motivation as I want, but you either do it or you don't. You're either left-handed or you're either right-handed. You either take action or you either don't take action. There are what? There's like 4 months left in 2024. How are you going to utilize these last 4 months to look back at this journey and say to yourself, damn, that was tough, but I made progress and it was worth it. There were no regrets. I became reborn. How are you going to use these last 4 months? I'll leave that question with you. Number 8. Oh, no, it's meant to be number 7. Oops, typo. That's embarrassing. Let's pretend this is number 7. Number 7, actionable step. Congratulations on making it this far in the video. Your actionable step is to make this a key moment in your self-improvement journey. What do I mean by this? Well, right now, I want you to take 2 pictures of yourself, both of your physique and your face. As you can see here, this was taken in 2021. This is when I said to myself, I'm going to start improving myself. These will be the before photos you will get to show your friends, family, community, and everyone. Once you have finished your first monk mode period, which will start tomorrow. Good luck. Take a picture of yourself. As soon as you finish watching this video, take a selfie. Because it's so good when you can have evidence, when you can see what you used to look like and what you look like now. See how Like, it's not even just like the looks. I can think of what this younger version of Adrian was thinking about. When you see a picture, not only do you see the looks, but you understand like what he was thinking about. His like mental thoughts at the time. His like self-image. That's like the most valuable thing. Not just like, oh, their looks maxing transformation. Like that's pretty cool. But it's more just like the mental transformation, because mental health is everything. And I want you to experience this feeling of seeing progress. So, what's your actionable step? Brother, grab your phone, take a selfie. It might be hard, you might feel insecure, you might feel ugly, but just do it, because no one's going to see it until you've made the progress, until you've finished this season of improvement. Take action. I hope this advice was valuable and then motivates and gives you the education you need to have a successful monk mode season. Leave a comment about your self-improvement journey down below, like and subscribe for more videos about self-improvement, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.